Welcome back to Learn German in 32 Hours with John Berlin. In today's lesson, we'll be reading a German text. So in the previous two lessons, we have learned the sounds of the German alphabets as well as the combination letters. Today, we'll put them in practice. So let's get started. The text is called John Berlin Vorstellung. Vorstellung is like introduction. Perfect. Mein Name ist John Berlin. Ich bin ein Schriftsteller und ein Deutschlehrer von Beruf. Ich bin 33 Jahre alt. Meine Hobbys sind zu unterrichten, Bücher zu schreiben, Boxen zu gucken und zu malen. Perfect. Now please note, when we read a German text, we just make sure we read what is written. We do not discount any syllable. Each and every syllable is accounted for. Perfect. So let's find out the meaning of this text. Mein Name ist John Berlin. My name is John Berlin. Please note, in English we call it Berlin. In German it's Berlin. Why is it so? We learned R in German is so we pronounce it Berlin. Perfect. Ich bin ein Schriftsteller. I am a writer. Und ein Deutschlehrer. Lehrer is a teacher. Deutsch is like German. So I'm a German teacher von Beruf. Beruf means profession, from profession. Ich bin 33 Jahre alt. I'm 33 years old. In German, you call it 3 and 30. We pronounce the units first and then the tens. Perfect. Jahre alt. What is Jahre? It's like years old. Meine Hobbys sind zu unterrichten. My hobbies are to unterrichten. Unterrichten is to teach. Perfect. Bücher zu schreiben. Bücher is books zu schreiben. Schreiben is to write. Boxen zu gucken. Boxen is like the game of boxing. Gucken is to watch. Perfect. Und zu malen. Malen is to paint. Fantastic. And what is the meaning of zu? Like you can imagine, it's to. Perfect. Alright, moving forward. Next Abschnitt. Next paragraph. Mit 30 Jahren habe ich mein erstes Buch geschrieben. Es heißt Code of Dreams. Ich habe eine kleine Familie und eine Hündin. Ich habe sie aus der Liebe für Deutschland Berlin genannt. Ich spiele Fangen mit ihr. Like in English you say at 30 years, in German you say with 30 years. Mit 30 Jahren habe ich, I have, geschrieben, written. Please note, in German, when you have two verbs, second verb goes at the end of the sentence. So in English, you say, I have written, all in one go. In German, you say, I have my first book, geschrieben, which is written. So I have mein erstes Buch geschrieben, written. Perfect. Mein erstes Buch, my first book. So when have I written my first book? With 30 years, at 30 years of age. Perfect. Es heißt Code of Dreams. It is called Code of Dreams. Ich habe eine kleine Familie und eine Hündin. I have a small family and a dog. Ich habe sie aus der Liebe für Deutschland Berlin genannt. Perfect. So I have named. As I mentioned, the second verb goes in the end. So what have I named her? I have named her Berlin. So I have genannt is named. I've named her Berlin, or in German we call it Berlin. Aus der Liebe für Deutschland, out of the love for Germany. Liebe is love. Deutschland is like we learned. Germany. Perfect. Ich spiele Fangen mit ihr. I play. Spielen is to play. Catch. Fangen is catch. Play catch with her. Ich interessiere mich sehr für fremde Sprachen. Ich möchte Spanisch und Französisch lernen. Ich habe mich an einem spanischen Sprachinstitut angemeldet. Wahrscheinlich lerne ich Spanisch so gut als Deutsch. Like in English, you say I am interested in. In German, you say I interest myself. Interessiere. I interest myself very much for fremde Sprachen, foreign languages. Ja? Sprachen is languages. Perfect. Ich möchte noch Spanisch, Französisch lernen, möchte lernen. Like I mentioned, second verb always goes in the end. Möchte is would like, and lernen is to learn. What would I like to learn still? I would still like to learn Spanish and French. Perfect. What is noch? It's like still. Ich habe mich an einem spanischen Sprachinstitut angemeldet. Habe, angemeldet, like I said, second verb goes in the end. I have angemeldet, which is registered. I've registered myself at a Spanish Language Institute, Sprachinstitut. Wahrscheinlich lerne ich Spanisch so gut als Deutsch. Wahrscheinlich is like probably. Lernen is to learn. Probably I learn Spanish as good as German. Perfect. Der spanische Kurs dauert insgesamt 16 Wochen. Der Spanish Kurs dauert is to last. Insgesamt, altogether, 16 Wochen, 6 and 10. What is 6 and 10? 16. Like I mentioned, the units first, 6, then the 10, 16. Wochen is weeks. Perfekt. Danach werde ich die mittlere Stufe erreichen. Werde erreichen. Like I mentioned, the second verb goes in the end. So first verb is werde, like the future tense will. Erreichen is to reach. Perfect. What will I reach? Die mittlere Stufe. Mittlere is the middle. And Stufe means level. Yeah? When will I reach? Danach. Danach means after that. Perfect. Ich habe einen Freund Mark. Kommt aus Spanien. I have a friend Mark. He comes from Spain. Very good. Kommt aus Spanien. Kennt auch ein bisschen Deutsch. Kann mir beim Spanisch lernen helfen. Übrigens, jetzt muss ich mich auf meine Reise nach Spanien vorbereiten. Ich habe viel anzupacken. Hoffentlich wird alles klappen. Perfect. So like I said, I have a friend Mark. He comes from Spain. Kennt auch ein bisschen Deutsch. Kennen ist du? No. What does he know? Ein bisschen, a little. German, Deutsch. Kann mir beim Spanisch lernen helfen. Like I said, if there is two verbs, the second verb goes in the end. He can. Helfen ist du? Help. He can help me by learning Spanish. Übrigens, however, jetzt muss ich mich auf meine Reise nach Spanien vorbereiten. So, ich muss vorbereiten. If there are two verbs, I said, the second verb goes in the end. So the first verb is must, like muss. And vorbereiten is to prepare. Perfect. So I must prepare myself for my Reise, which is like your journey. I must prepare myself for my journey to Spain. Ich habe viel anzupacken. I have lots to pack. Hoffentlich wird alles klappen. Hopefully. Alles wird klappen. Wird is a future tense. It means will. Klappen. It's an expression which means to fall in place. To be all right. Yeah. Hopefully everything will be all right. Perfect. So in this class today, we just learned how to read the German text, and all we did was pronounce all the words as it is, like they were written. So in German, we always pronounce all the syllables which are there in a word. We keep in mind to pronounce them in the German sounds as we learned earlier, and also pronounce the German combination letters properly as we learned. So like a quick homework, what you could do is identify wherever you find a combination letter. For example, EI is a combination letter. The sound is I. Another example, let's find out. 30 is a combination letter. EI. Again, sound is I. Yes? And there are many more. For example, geschrieben. IE is a combination letter. Sound is E. So all you need to do is find out all the combination letters in the text and try to underline them and make a mental note of the sounds. You could cross-check the sounds by re-listening to this video. Perfect. So in the next lesson, we'll come back and we'll talk a little about the structure of a German sentence, and we'll be using the same text for reference. Perfect. See you in the next lesson. It's John Berlin signing off.